Hey guys, Nicole here, and I have a couple of things. I have a small haul, and then I have a layout share. I went on my scrapbooking weekend this last weekend, and with my friend, and got a lot done. So I was going to show you guys those before I got those put away. Um, I believe this is all from a cherry on top, and I believe there was some kind of sale, like 15% off everything, including shipping, and I think I took advantage of that. I got the free yellow marker that they will give you with an order. And then I got a couple of these. I thought that this would be a better option for me versus collecting the big ones. And so I decided to stock up on these smaller ones in the newer colors. And then if I don't use them, I want to, but if I don't, then I don't, they're not taking up a ton of room. So, and then I got, let's see, I believe this was on back order. I have the rest of this collection, but I didn't have the stickers yet. This is the crepe paper poolside. And I just started using this collection, so I'm glad I got this now because I can add this to the kit and then continue to scrap with it with the stickers on hand. So that's really cute. And then I think, let's see what's all left. I think the rest of this is the simple stories. Oh, there's a couple. Let's see here. This is cracking me up because there was a Ben Franklin in the town that we were scrapbooking in, and I came across this and I thought I'd ordered it, but I couldn't remember, so I got it anyway. So now I have 2 sets of these, which is okay because I think you only get a couple sheets of each, so this way I can use both sides. We'll see. I'll look at the numbers and then see, but it's just a little pack, so it comes with the stickers, and then let's see, it says 4 sheets of 12 by 12 double side paper and 2 sheets. Yeah, so I'm kind of glad I have 2 packages of these just because then I can use both sides. So there's that. Really cute. I really love this one here. That's what I think that I might actually put in like a 12 by 12 frame and use as decor for my home. That's really cute. And then this is just a random paper I think that was out of stock from the Journey collection that I got. The feathers are really cute. And actually, both sides are really pretty. So there's that. Okay, and then I got the Summer Vibes Simple Stories collection. And so I got the collection pack, which has all the papers and the stickers and the overlays. This is such a fun line. Really pretty. So there's the stickers, the overlays are here. This is probably one of my favorite simple stories in a long time. This is really pretty. So there's the pack. I'm not going to open it just because you'll be seeing most of it here because I got 1 more of each sheet, so I'd have 2 so I could use both sides. And so just got those here. Just a lot of fun, like kind of a different summery line in that they aren't primary typical summery colors. They're still more of those muted pinks and greens. I just really like the color combos. I love that. So I'm not like taking a lot of time here, but and then this is from Poolside. These must have been a couple more papers I wanted more of there. Okay, so that's the extra papers I got from the Simple Stories. And then for the embellishments, I got the frames. And I think I'm not sure if I got everything that they have to offer. I feel like some of their items were out, but these are cute. I got the die cut pack. The enamel dots. This is the designer washi tape. Oh, and then I got this. They had this on sale for $1. And so I grabbed that because I always like having stuff like this around the house. It's something that you can hang from a chain, and then you can put photos in there. So back to the summer vibes. I got the Project Life card pack. And then the chipboard stickers. And the pages and envelopes. That's so cute. And then these little overlay stickers, photo stickers. Okay, so that's my haul. Now onto my layout share. I think, over 30 layouts done, which was awesome. I'll try to tell you which collection I used. I just packed a bunch of kits. I know I've done videos before on how these weekends work. You can look back on my channel and see. I talk a little bit about how our logistics of how we get together and why and where and what we do and how we do the money part of it. And I think I talked a little bit about how I pack for it. And so I think I have these separated by lines that I worked with. So here I did a lot of mixing this time around. So there's a couple situations where I just played with one line, but a lot of times I decided just to mix up two different lines. So, and then a couple things I just left out that were neutral, and I worked with them with each of the kits. So this, I had pulled out the 7 line from, I think it's from Studio Calico, that's cat and dog themed. And I just got a 6x6 paper pad and then some of the cards, like these cards here. So so that's mostly what this is. But then I did pull in, I see a bunch of Dear Lizzie. So here's an overlay from Dear Lizzie. I think these 2 papers are from Dear Lizzie. The color scheme all worked really well together. So I think that's Dear Lizzie, and then I think these and the papers are from that 7 line. These were probably from a variety of lines. I know that's Dear Lizzie. And they're just like little journaling cards I used to journal. And then I had this washi tape there. I had a bunch of brads from my Mind's Eye. I had like 2 packs that was with one kit, and I just left them out and used them with multiple kits. And then these hearts were from the Dear Lizzie sticker book. I think, yeah, this background paper is also from Dear Lizzie as well. And then just white cardstock there. So a good mix, but my core that I went to was these, because I just grabbed a bunch of my pet photos and decided that I wanted to scrapbook them and use up, a lot of that line. But then I just needed, because I didn't have any 12 by 12 paper with it, so I needed to, bulk that up a little bit. So there's that one. And this is a story about my dog that got sick recently, and she gave us a good scare. And so I took some pictures of her from the day that I picked her up from the hospital, and then journaled about kind of what happened. Let's see. Okay, and this one is where I used some of the cat product, and so I had some really cute pictures of our cats. We just have outdoor cats, and I'd gotten some really cute pictures of them cuddling and sleeping, and like, look how cute that is. She's like putting her paw over her eyes. Is that not the cutest thing ever? Anyway, so same kind of thing. I used, mostly that 7 line, but then I added in, like, this is from Maggie Holmes. I think that was from Dear Lizzie from her chipboard sticker sheet. I think Dear Lizzie there as well. And then the papers, I think this paper is from, not for sure. This one, oh, this is a basic gray. I had pulled out, or I had actually purchased, we went to Ben Franklin and did some shopping, and it was a spring line of theirs, like fresh cuts, I think. And so I think that's from that paper pad. And then, again, some more of my washi there, and then a brad from My Mind's Eye. And then I did buy an Easter pack, and I actually mixed it with the basic grays, fresh cuts. And then there's one other line that was very spring-like that I mixed. But I ended up keeping this. It's a 2-page spread, very simple, and I pretty much just used, I think it was it Pebbles? I'm trying to think of what line, or no, maybe it's Echo Park. It was like a small kit that had just some papers and some stickers. And I just had these Easter photos with me, and so I just kept it really simple, and just did these strips of paper down here, journaled all the way across, and then just pop dotted some of the cute embellishments, and then did 2 stickers up here. So this one I kept very simple, because it was a lot of photos. It was 8 photos, so that way it didn't get too crazy busy. So So got an Easter double page spread done. And then here's using more of that Fresh Cuts basic gray. I think maybe everything here is from that line. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I know that this little border strip is. I think the papers are. So here's where I journaled about something that my youngest daughter did. And I just kind of layered some different sizes of papers, a couple of these frames from the basic gray die cut pack. This die cut here. And then there was a sticker sheet that came with it, so I used that for the title. Journaled over here. So pretty simple. And this one is where I started using the poolside line. And I think everything is from that. Some of the paper, I think this paper is not the striped paper. I think that was, I feel like it's from a Cartabella line. I'm not for sure which one. And this is from a Glitz line. So actually the pattern papers are all from different. Oh, this is from the 6x6 paper pad from the poolside, and I think this is from the poolside. So kind of a mix going on there, but I think all the embellishments are from the poolside embellishments. So I just did this way, and we did do a lot of sketches and classes and bits and pieces of different things. And so if I can remember that, you know, a lot of these are scrap lifted, not all of them, but a good portion of them are. And if I can remember where it's from, I'll try to tell you that. But like all the wood veneers are from Journey and the stickers and things. So yeah, I just kept it like kind of in the middle, and then just layered some different papers around the photo, and then just kind of embellished, kind of staying in that middle section, but kind of going off the side of the paper a little bit. So. And this one is also from the poolside collection, and here I just did a couple larger piece of paper here, and then just did some embellishment clusters around the photos, journaled all over here, and then used some of the little wood enamel dot embellishments to top it off. So I'll just kind of give you a quick, I love this paper. It just was perfect because there's a picture of the adult sitting by the poolside, like watching the kids play and chatting and catching up. And so I thought that was fun. But yeah, I just did a cluster here, and then down here, and then the title and some more clustering around here. Okay, so here I'm back with the 7 line. And I think, this is Dear Lizzie, but I think, and that's Dear Lizzie, the Fine and Dandy, but the papers and this heart and this here are from the 7 line, and this sticker is also from Dear Lizzie. Got my washi there. Background paper, this was also, I did get 2 large sheets of paper from this line, and I intended to cut these up, that's why I got them, but I ended up using it as a background instead. So, there's that one, pretty simple. And here's another 2-page spread. This is using, I think mostly We Are Memory Keepers. Oh, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called now, but it's a pretty recent line that has the purples and the turquoises together. And I mixed it with a older Cartabella Wildflowers line. But I think this layout ended up being mostly the We Are Memory Keepers. And so I just did, again, similar to the Easter layout, just 8 photos across. And then just did like an embellishment cluster up here. And I used some transparency because I got it was a paper pad of transparencies that matched that We Are Memory Keepers line. So I used some of that. And then I had gotten enamel dots and the cork, so I just used a good mix of everything from that collection. And then over here just did, again, some more clustering up there, and then down here as well, and then journal along the bottom. Okay, sorry it's hard to see 2 pagers on my camera. And then this is also, actually I think this is mostly from Wildflowers. Yes, from Cartabella, and then except for the wood veneers here are from the We Are Memory Keepers. But here I just added, kind of put 4 photos together, just did a bunch of layering underneath. I did use some transparency, if you can see that there, because we were in snow, and I thought that just added a nice effect to the layout, and it also kind of toned down a tad bit that crazy background paper. But I wanted to use this blue and like aqua paper just because that blue showed up in the pictures, and so it's a little busier for me than normal, but I like how it turned out. It ended up being, it's just really fun. There's lots of fun, crazy colors in the photos, and I thought it all worked together. So yeah, just journal down here and use up a lot of these or wood veneers and some die cuts. This one's one of my favorites, and this was a sketch from Debbie Hodges' Masterful Scrapbooking, and it's kind of hard to see, but like this is the background paper has these black arrows, and this is from Wildflowers, and then I used, I think this is Dear Lizzie vellum, just to kind of go over it and tone it down a little bit, and then just did this banner in the middle, and then just kind of kept it all right in a section with a little cluster up here. And love how that one turned out. And this was definitely, I think this was from, I think it's definitely a mix of both of those lines on this page. And then I brought that gold kind of back up to the top with these gold hearts from Dear Lizzie. And then this is from Wildflowers as well. And this is where I kind of used all the non-purple items from that collection. It was really cute. I thought it was older than it was. It was just 2014. I thought it was, I'd had it for a lot longer than that, but sorry about that. So yeah, so here is basically, have like this wood grain paper in the background, and then I used some vellum, I think from Dear Lizzie. I know it's kind of supposed to be like a confetti themed vellum, but they were on these hay bales, and so I just thought that that worked. And then, yeah, I just did a lot of layering. These are 4 photos, and so I did some embellishment in the middle, and then just kind of around the photos, and then a little bit up here. As I look at it, like, I guess hay bales are usually kind of round, but I always envision hay bales as being square. So anyway, that's where I was going with that vellum. And I don't know if anyone would even think about that when they looked at the page, but yeah, just use a lot of the sticker sheet on this layout for sure. And this one is mostly from the We Are Memory Keepers, except for this is from, no, this is 2. Is that right? Yeah, okay. And the die cuts in that pack just were perfect. Wait, that's not We Are Memory Keepers, is it? Yeah, it is. Okay, sorry. So, just, that was just perfect, the Hey Sweet thing, because I had this photo and the colors were perfect, and that's, these photos of them playing in the snow were the reason why I wanted to play with this paper line, because I knew I had a lot of purples and pinks combined. And so, anyway, so here I just layered some of the papers and some of the vellum, some of the die cuts. I pop dotted some of the die cuts, used some of the wood veneers, quite a few of the wood veneers there, and then just put some of the cork underneath here, underneath the photo, and then I journaled over here on this card. So, and then this is back to, I think, a mix of both of those lines. And here this was also from a sketch, mainly kind of this part here, and then working with the photos this way. And just layered some of the different papers, some of the different die cuts, some of the cork. There were little letters, stickers with the Cartabella line, I think. And journal down here. So very simple, just, again, lots of layering of papers and embellishments around the photos. I'm kind of sticking with that, maybe with the T or the L. And this one is mostly all using the Wildflowers, and a lot of photos on here. This is not a typical layout for me. This is also from a sketch from Masterful Scrapbooking, and which we have access to like hundreds of them. And that was really fun for us just to do a sketch and then see how we did it, you know, a little differently. And I changed this one up a little bit because this photo I know wasn't as big on the original sketch, and like how they embellished up here. But basically I have 4 photos and then used some of the Project Life cards there for title and journaling, and then added my own title as well. I guess that wouldn't be title, but just a sentiment. And then just layered some of the different die cuts and stickers and chipboard throughout. Definitely a busier page. I used to use craft cardstock as a base, and I did the pattern paper up here, then bits of that same pattern paper over here. There we go. Okay. And then this one is also from that line. I actually love this one. It's very simple, but it's like, again, this is from a sketch, just the strips of paper along the top and bottom, and then just this little bit here. And I have these photos of deer because we have them around our house often, and I took advantage of the deer embellishments that were in that line and used them on this page. So there's that one. Okay, my last pile here. Sorry, this is getting kind of long. Here we're getting to, I think, Maggie Holmes. I worked with the confetti line. Or is it confetti? Yeah. Quite a bit, but I have a lot of it left. I still have a lot of work to do with it, but got some of it scrapbooked with. So here's this one, and I one of my goals was I knew I had a bunch of birthday pictures and the particular photo packages I was taking, and so I grabbed like a bunch of birthday party themed paper packs or kits that I had. Maggie Holmes and Dear Lizzie both have a lot of birthday themes to them, so I ended up using quite a bit of those, but I did end up using a couple older lines. So I did a lot of birthday party photos, and so here's just some layered papers and just a bunch of the chipboard stickers kind of going this way, and some of the vellum stickers and these little flags, and then I used the washi, and then this was from the Dear Lizzie washi book, so I pulled in some Dear Lizzie elements as well. But there's that one. I did a lot of splattering. This was Gold Lame as well, so that's one thing I do always take to crops with me, is my favorite Glimmer Mist, because I do use that a lot. Love this one. This is all Maggie Holmes. Just did the one photo and just kind of the embellishment around there, using just all the different elements. Some of the really pretty flowers, the 3 stickers. I did have the letters from Dear Lizzie, and I pretty much just used them for monograms on some of the layouts. And these were from the Dear Lizzie sticker book as well. So there's some Dear Lizzie on here, but mostly all Maggie Holmes. I splattered that one with pink ink from Glimmer Mist. And then this one is a layout plus a 6x12. Yeah, this is getting too tall. I can't show you the whole. There we go. So it'll go like this in my album. And just because I did 6 photos on here and I didn't really have any room to journal or anything, so I just layered some parts of the 6x6 papers, and then I did some embellishment in the middle, and then over here journaled and did some more embellishment there. Okay. And then this one is using, there was a Glitz birthday line. I'm not for sure how old it was. Another background paper is that, and then some, I think I mixed in some of the Dear Lizzie. I know I see lots of her washi here. I think most of the embellishment is Dear Lizzie, except for the cards. I think we're from that Glitz paper line. And then again, did another monogram up here and some washi up here. Just layered some chipboard stickers, some of the cards. The one strip of the pattern up here that kind of pulled in all the colors that were down here up that way, since it was very bottom heavy. So yeah, that one turned out cute. And this one, similar pictures, but they're a little bit different. And they're different stories and different takes on the pictures. And so this one I just used a white background and then just layered a bunch of the different Dear Lizzie papers. I think this is mostly all Dear Lizzie. And then just kind of did some embellishment down here and kind of worked it up this way. There's that one. And I splattered with multiple colors on this one. The Golden May, the pink, and then I think one of the teal colors from Heidi Swapp. Love those photos. Okay. And then this one is also, I think, from... Actually, this is a pretty good mix, I think. I see a lot of... Oh, there's another paper line I used. What was it? I can't think of it. Oh, there's a Pebbles. It wasn't Birthday Party. It was a Pebbles line. I just had a 6x6 pad and then some embellishments. So that is from that. I think it's called Happy Day. And then these were from Dear Lizzie. I think most other embellishment is from Dear Lizzie, I think. I used quite a few of these clear, or these acetate little die cuts there. Use a lot of the cards. There's that. And some washi up here. Washi down here. I used up a good part of that washi tape book of Dear Lizzie's, so. Okay. And then this one that I used a Webster's Pages school line that I recently purchased, and I love it, love it, love it. I used almost all of it. So here I just had this one little, actually it's a bigger photo, but I just highlighted this one part of it and then just layered like crazy, like school elements, and there's some Dear Lizzie in there and some washi tape and chipboard, and it's just very eclectic, but all very fitting for that particular photo, like with the umbrella, the hot air balloon like taking off, it's first day of school, and then all the school themed products. It was a lot of fun. Not a super themey scrapbooker, but sometimes it's fun to do that every once in a while. So, use a lot of the washi. I use a lot of the washi roll from Dear Lizzie as well. So there's that. And then this is another one where I used up a good part of that Webster's Pages and then some of the Dear Lizzie's mixed in there. I use these tags all in like 2 layouts. I'm going to get some more of these from Dear Lizzie. They're so easy to use. So here I just matted some photos, and then I used one of the Pebbles frames here from the Happy Day collection, and then just layered some of different papers, and then I used gold thickers, layered some of these circle tags and some of the stars up there and down here. I think that was from Dear Lizzie, that 3, I think. There's that. It's about the girls' last day of school. There's another one from the girls' last day of school, and so I used these big numbers for the grade that they were finishing up. Here, just did one piece of pattern paper down here. I used, this was like a cut apart sheet that was vellum, so I used that there, and then just layered some different stickers and die cuts around the photos. I did mat the one that my daughter was in, getting her envelope in, so that one was highlighted. So there's that one. And then this one is another one of my favorites. This is my daughter participating in a spelling bee, and so I wanted to document that, and I used a couple of these Happy Day frames and then just matted and then just layered a bunch of the papers. I did a couple little, they come with or I purchased like 3 little sticker sheets that just have strips of words and phrases. Used some more of the Dear Lizzie circle tags on here. Title down here, I did put, this already had the hashtag on there, but I just put focused on there with the little stickers, and then a couple stickers down here. And then there, and there. And then these gold circles were from Dear Lizzie sticker book. I used to kind of tuck them in throughout the layout to bring some more of that gold up here that was being used for the title. So, and then another one here, mostly using that school line. This was already actually part of the paper, so I just took advantage of that and just used it to kind of work with the embellishment this way, and just layered papers. Used more of those circle tags, another one of those vellum cutouts, a bunch of the stickers, some of the hearts from the Dear Lizzie book. Journal down here. And then just kind of scattered some of the My Mind's Eye brads throughout as well. So. Okay, there's that one. And then this one is another party one. This is Maggie Holmes. And I used some of those tassels, which are really fun. Just hooked them onto the little bow clips that were in that little hardware package. Used the vellum for the title. There's a little sticker there, a couple of the chipboard stickers, and journaled up there. So pretty simple. But super cute and very party-ish. And then, okay, these last ones are from a birthday party, I think Echo Park, or no, maybe it's Cartabella again, but it's a very birthday themed pack, but it was more of the brighter colors, and so it worked out perfect for my daughter's birthday, who a lot of the colors were more the primary colors versus the pinky colors, and so it was perfect for that. And so here I did this one here, all from that line, and just used some of the cut apart cards, stickers. I used some pop dots throughout, and just layered. She had music theme on her cookie, which is perfect because this pack had a paper that was just music themed, so that was awesome. And it's so cute because it has like these little like colorful squiggly lines on it. So there's that one. And then this one here. It basically was just a pack of like 5 or 6 or maybe 8 papers, and then a couple of those were cut apart sheets, so I cut them apart, a sticker sheet, and I think that was it. So I really just used them up as much as possible and used pop dots so if I needed some dimension. And these letters were for my stash, but I think I just pretty much played with this one pack for these layouts here. There's this one here where I just worked this way. I did pull in this vellum from I think Dear Lizzie or Maggie Holmes. It has gold stars on it, and just to tone it down a little bit, just used a couple cards and the stickers, journaled, very easy. Because again, with birthdays, you know, you have them every year. There's always not a ton of stories to tell. I told like this one was a specific story, kind of, you know, laughing at my husband. So I did tell some, you know, really different stories that don't happen every year, but for the most part, like with your general photo of her and the cookie and her friends and sister, they're pretty basic. So didn't need a ton of journaling and could be kind of make it a little bit busier and fun. And I did this as an addition that will go in with those layouts of just her opening presents, because those tend to be a lot of photos, and I just did some embellishment in the middle with some more of the stickers and one with the cards, and then just journaled a little bit more about the party there. So that is it, you guys. That was a long video. So I will be back soon. I'm not for sure what my next plans are. For sure I gotta get these put away and get my scrapbooking stuff in out of my car. And then I don't know, with 4th of July coming up and a busy weekend, I might not get much scrapbooking done until next week. But until then, I will see you guys later. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.